And as some of you already get out your vote, campaigns are getting out their messages about their candidates any way they can, by media, by mail, and yes, by cell phone. It's something many of you have called and emailed to tell us about. You are getting tired of getting political messages on your cell phones and paying for the minutes they use. KWQC's Elizabeth Goodsett took your message to 2 local campaigns.
From the standpoint of campaigns, we certainly don't intend to inconvenience, but phone calling is an important, almost heritage part of political campaigns, particularly in Iowa, because it does get out the vote, and that helps for better results, frankly.
While you might hear from Mike Whalen or even John McCain supporting Whalen's position.
Auto calls are effective ways of communicating quite personally with people.
He says they typically last 2 minutes, time enough to explain a candidate's stance on an issue that you might not get from a 30-second TV spot. But Bruce Braley's campaign spokesman says you won't get quite as many auto dials from them. He says while they can be effective, communicating personally means a person.
It's more human, you know, and someone has the opportunity to ask questions and get kind of follow-up and to have a conversation with somebody about the election.
Now, both sides say there's a fine balance between good conversation and annoyance that they're working to achieve. Both say they're working only off of lists they buy from the state, lists of registered voters that may include phone numbers you may have given when you registered to vote, numbers that more and more often are cell phones. And you're not the only one getting calls.
My evenings are spent pretty much like everyone else this time of the year with my phone ringing, and a lot of them are what we call the robocalls. And I totally agree with people. It's very annoying, and I don't know what to say other than look at your caller ID before you pick up the phone.
Or hang up if you don't want to hear the message on the other end of the line. In Scott County, Elizabeth Goodsett, KWQC TV 6 News.
If you'd like to get your name off of these lists, our experts say, well, don't bother with the Do Not Call registry that doesn't affect political campaigns. And the Scott County Auditor says you can call her office to find out if your phone number is on your voter registration. If it is, you can get your name taken off that list. But if that does happen, remember, campaigns already have their list, so it probably won't make a difference until maybe the next time around. Well, some could call this a rather dreary day.